Hi there, welcome to my winter work from home routine as a fully remote social media manager. Obviously, this year, so many of us have settled into working from home for the first time and might be trying to settle into new routines to stay productive in every season from home. Now that we're heading into a time with colder weather and shorter days, I thought I would share my routine to stay productive with my work on social media throughout the winter months. When I first wake up, I, like everyone else, let's be honest, you do it too, immediately pick up my phone and check for any notifications. I see what emails I've received since I went to bed, and I check my Instagram DMs. I don't have my Instagram notifications turned on because if I did, I would never get any work done at all. So I try to reply to as many messages as I can until I finally convince myself to leave the warm comfort of my bed behind. Then I head to the kitchen to make breakfast. Ever since I was a kid, I've always had breakfast first thing. Smoothies, oatmeal, or cereal are my most common choices. No fancy green juice or celery juice or whatever here. Normally, I would spend a few minutes reading while I eat my breakfast to give myself a bit of separation from home life and work life, though obviously I'm not perfect in that regard because I literally just laid in bed reading my DMs and emails, but hey, we're all on a journey. Lately though, I've been spending my breakfast time editing my mini vlogs for Vlogmas. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can head over to @Steckly to check it out. I'm making 30-second daily vlogs for all of December because when I've tried to do it on YouTube, it has just never worked out for me. So we're giving it a go on Instagram Reels. So if you like this day in the life type content from me, then you'll probably enjoy following that as well. Once I'm done breakfast, it's usually pretty close to 9 a.m. I wish I could say that I wake up super early, but I don't. And so I spend a few minutes getting dressed, putting on my makeup, and then I head to my desk to start working. Every morning my work starts like this. I open up my bullet journal to see what tasks I've listed to work on today. Then I'll open up Trello, which is the project management app me and my team use, and then I'll see if there are any notifications there of questions or comments on any of the cards. In general, I just want to make sure that everyone has the resources that they need to get their work done on time. Once I've checked in on all those tasks for the day, then I'll head over to my inbox. I don't always answer all my emails before I start working. Usually I'll just skim through them and decide if any of them are urgent, and then I'll reply to them first. But otherwise, I'll just kind of acknowledge my inbox, and then I'll say, "See you later, sister," and try to tackle some other work first. I do this because I always find I feel kind of shitty if I make it to 10 a.m. and all I've done is answer emails. My most creative and productive time is before noon, so I want to make sure that I use that for the more creative tasks as much as I can. So at this point, I might write a script, edit a video, or work on some client strategy. I really think it's important to learn when your best times are for creativity and productivity and use those times to your advantage. Don't let your best hour of the day be sucked up by admin tasks that you could have been doing during your mid-afternoon slump. By 11 a.m., it's time for my daily check-in meeting with Taylor. Taylor is the content and strategy manager at Steckly Creative Services. My business would not run without her. I absolutely love her. We take 20 to 30 minutes every day to check in, make sure that we're on track with all of our projects, and make a plan to check in with the rest of the team if necessary. Going from being a solo freelancer a couple years ago to now having a team of cool, creative people to work with has been such a fun transition. I'm a huge extrovert, so working at home used to be really tough on me. Like, seriously, end up crying every day because my brain mistook loneliness for being a bad business owner. I used to get so down on myself and feel like I wasn't making any progress. And yes, my business was moving slower back then, I'll admit that, but it really still did not warrant my complete emotional turmoil at the time. But now looking back, I realized that I got to feeling that way just because I felt so alone working in this completely independent way. 2020 has changed that a lot because not only has my team grown and I now have people to check in with and collaborate with on my projects, but 2020 has also meant that my husband / forever roommate / bubble buddy is also my / coworker. So now I really never have any time alone. I never even have the chance to feel lonely, which really isn't bad. Like, I know some people wouldn't like that and they need their space, but like I said, my extrovertedness just appreciates having people around. So now I can't even imagine not having him here every day. Anyway, that brings us to the lunch break with my office mate here. We almost always make sandwiches because apparently we're in like elementary school. No, but actually this is one of our favorite foods. It's called seitan. It's a vegan meat replacement type food. It's made from Vital Wheat gluten. It's tasty and filling and very high in protein, in case you're worried about that kind of stuff, but honestly, I'm really not. Anyway, we make it ourselves and keep it in the fridge and then just whip together some sandwiches at lunchtime. After we're done eating, we'll try to go for a walk to break up the day and get some time outside. Even if it's cold, a 10-minute walk can just make you feel so much more awake and alive than staying inside all day. After lunch is when the struggle really starts to set in. I'm going to be honest. I am going to feel lazy and I'm not going to want to go back to work. Going on a walk usually helps with this though, but only for so long. I'll put in a couple hours and work until probably like 2:30 p.m. and then it will be time for a pick-me-up. I honestly never used to be into hot drinks at all, but after years of having a best friend who's a barista, I slowly became a fan of chai lattes and then matcha, and now I even make my own lattes with espresso, which she would be very proud of. So depending on how I'm feeling that day, I brew something up. Today I'm having an iced latte. After this little coffee making break, it's back to business and I will try to get in as many productive hours as I can during the afternoon. I'll tackle whatever tasks are remaining on my to-do list, like editing videos, filming videos, and working on client projects. Midway through the afternoon, I have a little calendar reminder that will pop up to let me know that it's time to work on my Instagram engagement. If you watch my channel at all, then you'll know very well about the importance of engagement to growth on Instagram, which is why I try to do it every day. By the way, this portion of the video is sponsored by $80, which is very convenient because I use their platform every day to grow my Instagram audience. $80 is a platform that connects with your Instagram account and allows you to set targets for audiences that you want to engage with. I've selected hashtags, locations, and other accounts that I think are relevant to my ideal follower. Then every day I pop into $80 and I comment on as many posts as I can, leaving meaningful and thoughtful comments. That's important. $80 tracks my progress with this very satisfying progress bar at the top, and it even saves my past comments, so if they happen to be relevant more than once, I can save time on typing. The awesome thing is I can actually use this subscription with more than one Instagram account, which makes doing engagement work for my clients a breeze. Sign up for $80 now with the link in my description to try it out for yourself, totally free. Usually I work until 5 or 6 p.m., basically whenever Dan ventures over and asks about making dinner or just starts on it. Sometime after 4 p.m. when it's getting close to the end of the workday, I will try to make sure that all of my emails are replied to. Often I will have gotten to them earlier, like after lunch, but I like to get to as close to inbox zero at the end of the day as possible. Though that usually only lasts for about 30 minutes. But I will also take time now to write down what I need to get done tomorrow. I like to prepare my to-do list now at the end of the day so I can utilize my most productive hours in the morning towards doing tasks rather than planning tasks. I sort of keep a running log of need-to-do items on the left-hand side of my bullet journal spread, which I add to whenever I think of things that need to get done throughout the week. And then during my mini planning session at the end of the day, I'll transfer some of those tasks over from the left side into whatever day is coming up next, so then I have a sense of when I'm actually going to work on them. Then I try my best to take a step back from work and take the evening off. This isn't always the case. Sometimes there is stuff that just needs to get done, and so I'll do it. But the best case scenario is eating dinner with Dan, watching a show together, usually something like Drag Race or The Great British Bake Off, or some National Geographic series about ancient cities. Sometimes we might go for another walk, or play a board game, or I'll read my book, most likely Outlander. And that's my daily winter routine for productivity. Nothing overly complicated, just trying my best to use the energy that I have when I have it. I hope you liked this video. Remember to check out $80 using my link in the description, and also remember to take care of yourself. Life is not exactly easy right now, but we're all gonna get through it together. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!